What's up, everybody? I'm your friendly neighborhood DoolieRay, and we are going to be taking my new shiny Guillotine 2099 into the Labyrinth of Legends. Really just focusing on her here, so as far as synergies go, I've just brought in attack synergies with Cyclops and Magneto. We're going to go ahead and get into these fights here. I just want to see how far I can make it with Guillotine 2099. That's what I'm going for. For my testing, this is not my first attempt, but this was my best attempt, and then I just kind of gave up. But I do get a solo on Red Hulk here. It is a very long fight, so hopefully you'll be able to see kind of how it really works, because I honestly get to 100 hits here without doing, I think, more than 5% damage to Red Hulk, which is a little bit wild. So, from the look of it, you wouldn't think that this is a fight that would go my way. But once you get past that 100 hits, you really build up that combo, and the energy damage as well is going to kick in, and the health will just kind of disappear. But starting out the fight with Red Hulk here, I do throw as many heavy attacks as I can. I decided to use one of the Digi-Souls that Guillotine has for the regen on my medium attacks. I want to be able to get through as much of this as I can without using any potions, any revives, anything. Just see how far you can make it with skill and a Guillotine 2099. Now, mine is at rank 4 here as a 5-star. I'll take her to rank 5 at some point, and maybe I'll give this another try, see if it goes any better for me. But building up combo shields for myself, getting heavy attacks, slipping those in. I don't know if I take any hits in this fight. There are a couple of fights where I do get hit, maybe once or twice, and my health kind of disappears, and then it slowly builds back up, and I don't know. I really, really enjoy this character. I think she has a lot of utility. I think her best use may actually be Labyrinth of Legends. Abyss of Legends has, instead of a time limit, there's a hit limit, which is significantly going to decrease the amount of usability that Guillotine 2099 will actually have. But that's not the worst thing in the world. I'll still, I'm planning on taking the Abyss at some point in the near future, hopefully. And Guillotine 2099 is probably going to go on my team in the place of somebody like Ghost. So she is going to take that spot for the long, extended fights. Hopefully the hit cap isn't too terrible. I kind of need to do some more research on that. But really, in these fights here, I don't really get past a point where I get more than 350 hits in a fight. It's always under that. So the health pools in Abyss are a bit higher, but at a rank 5 and with a bit more hits, I don't know that it'll actually be an issue. I don't know. I wanted to make it to Colossus here, but spoiler alert, I don't make it all the way to the Colossus fight here in Labyrinth. But yeah, Red Hulk beginning to go down with the energy damage. I throw as many special 2s as I can. I'm going for intercepts. I'm having issues. I had a lot of issues. I said this isn't my first attempt, and I had some issues where I was hitting into his block and future, later on characters' blocks, and as I was doing that, they would just suddenly throw a special attack and I would die. And so I try to avoid as much as I can hitting into his block. I don't know if it's in this fight or later on. I kind of realize how I want to intercept, which is with the Wapa intercept that I love so much. I find it a lot safer. I think Hobbit Crumb, I gotta give him credit. He's the one who, he made a video about it, and that's where I learned about it from. But basically, instead of dashing back and then dashing back in, doing that kind of backdraft intercept, that's a little unsafe. You can get caught a lot of the time, and that does happen to me a lot. And so Guillotine 2099 actually has a pretty good reach on her light attack, so if you dash back and then throw a light attack, a lot of the time you'll be able to catch the opponent. And it's also safer because then you're backed up, and if they don't come for you and then they do after you throw the attack, you'll have time to back away. So yeah, I do appreciate that. It may be later on that I really start using that, so keep an eye out for that though. I think this is probably enough of me talking here, so just go ahead and enjoy these Labyrinth of Legends fights with Guillotine 2099. I always struggle against this freaking Miss Marvel. You know, it doesn't matter who I'm using, Ghost, Stark Spidey. A lot of the time I can get to this fight and she'll kill me. It's just a freaking weakness that I have. I really don't know what to say. So unfortunately, I do lose the fight there. I feel like I really could make it a lot farther than that. Maybe I'd have some struggles against like War Machine or Magic, or do you have to fight an Ant-Man or something? Those may be struggles later on. I don't know. Maestro would be a lot of fun to fight against, but I don't want to use revives here. I wanted to see how far I could do without any kind of reviving or health potions or anything. So I am impressed with what I was able to do here. I am going to be taking her up to rank 5 in the near future, and I will try this again and see if I can make it any further, which hopefully I do. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Until I see you next, hang in there. May the RNG be with you, and peace out.